We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Short kickoff. Number 1 takes it at the 14.
Kickoff return 18 yards. Number 1 on the return.
It could be a long day for this left tackle as he takes on the challenge of blocking this animal at defensive end.
We're going to have the opportunity to see a guy who can really create problems by getting to the quarterback.
And something tells me he's going to be getting to that quarterback a lot today. He's not exactly going against the best left tackle in the history of football.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Number 19 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He's looking. Across the middle. The senior makes the catch. There's a missed tackle. And down he goes. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. 1-man backfield. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled. 3 yards there on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
4 wide. Back to pass. Looks. He's going left. Oh, great catch. Brought down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15. Memphis sets up in the eye. They hand it off. He's on the run. Touchdown, Memphis. That was a fantastic touchdown run by the halfback.
This guy looked very impressive. When he had the ball in his hands, good things always seem to happen.
And he hits the PAT. With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, Memphis 7, Louisville nothing. Number 32 looks ready to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Number 4 has it at the 5. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 19. Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. And it's the senior. 8 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out with a big set. They run a counter. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. A little misdirection. Tackle. They look to be outmanned on that series, guys. Not even 1 first down.
That's not what the offensive coordinator had in mind.
Yeah, but I can't argue his play calling. They just didn't execute.
They line up to punt this one away. gets it away. Number 20 takes it to the 45. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Number 19 comes to the line with 3 wide. He spins around. Has some daylight. Sheds a tackler. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 38. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game.
So they'll move back 5 yards after the delay of game. First down and 15 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's going to air it long. Incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Second and 15. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
Memphis comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. He lets it go. And he can't hang on to it. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
It's third down and 15 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Home run ball in the air. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
The Tigers line up to punt. Number 35 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 35 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. High formation here. They line up in an I. On the ground with the tailback. And they hit him in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 19. They line up in a double tight set. Kind of play. And he stopped behind the line. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on the 17. From the gun. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside.
I'll tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 36 gets it off. Number 20 takes it to 49. Can't wrap him up. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. It's first and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Tigers with 4 receivers. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
Memphis sets up in the eye. Again, he'll get the call. And he's tackled. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down and short. Ball on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Tigers go with the I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He can scoop. Touchdown, Memphis.
Kirk, that was his second touchdown of the day. What else can we expect from him?
I bet on at least a couple more touchdowns for starters. He looks like he's really come to play here in the first half.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it deep. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut him down again right here.
First and 10. Ball on the 18.
18-yard line.
They line up in a double tight set. The counter. Oh, he got nailed on that one.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Cards line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. He passes it, and it's caught. And he's going to lose yards on this one. A 1-yard loss.
1-yard loss on the play.
A long ways yet to go, but at the end of one, our score, Memphis 14, Louisville nothing. Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 17. Number 12 has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Throws this one out to the right. Off his hands, incomplete. Dropped by the wideout.
The intended receiver on the play. 4th and 11. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 36 punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it.
Terrible punt.
Number 20 takes it at the 47. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 31-yard line. Single set backfield. He drops back. He's going left. Complete. The 10. Touchdown, Memphis. The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
And he hits the PAT. So with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the score, Memphis 21, Louisville nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 4 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll go to work at the 19.
Start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
The Cards line up with 2 tight ends. Gets the ball. No, they fake. He'll dump this one off. And that one's fallen incomplete. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19. One man backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackle. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 22. Louisville lines up with 3 receivers. Rolls to the right, looking, throws this one out to the left. It's tipped. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The Cards line up to punt.
Number 36 in the box.
Number 36 punted it. He didn't kick that ball well at all. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Single set backfield. He's on the run. And down he goes. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Memphis goes with the ace set here. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. And he pulls it down. And they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. And he's already over the 100-yard mark with that run.
And he's made it look so easy. He's going through, around, and on top of this defense with no problem.
He really has. At this rate, he could easily be looking at 200, maybe even 300 yards rushing today.
Memphis will line up in a jumbo set here. Touchdown, Memphis! So they give it to the fullback, and he finds his way into the end zone from a few yards out.
And I give it to this guy inside the 5. He looks like a big old dump truck carrying a football out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 3 minutes remain in the 2nd quarter, and the score is Memphis 28, Louisville nothing. Memphis lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick.
Out of bounds.
Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll set up shop at the 20.
On the 20-yard line.
The Cards come out in the ace formation. They go with a toss, and he's going to throw to the quarterback. Throws on the run, and they got him for a loss. Second down and 12. Ball on their own 18. Louisville comes out with two tight ends. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Brought down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Cards come out in the ace formation. Down the middle. Got his man.
86 on the reception. Gain of 16 on the play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
Louisville comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Looks. Short toss. And down he goes. Louisville calls a timeout. Second and 9 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Louisville comes out with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He unloads it. It falls incomplete. The wide receiver wasn't able to hang on.
When you talk about a solid hit, this guy is a true enforcer.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Cards come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the right. Batted ball. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
So they're set to punt this one away. Number 36 gets it off. Number 20 takes it to 28. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
They'll take over at the 31-yard line. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. He drops back, looking. Wants to throw outside. Has it to the senior.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to his receiver.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 27. Memphis sets up in the eye. Nice play fake. He's going to go for the home run. And they push him out, and that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad because the wide...
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. High formation here. Back to pass. He's looking. Steps up. Over the middle. Touchdown, Memphis. And they just keep on scoring.
It's just ridiculous how this offense is making everything look so easy out there.
You know what's scary is we're not even at halftime.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Memphis is ready to kick it away.
Memphis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
First and 10.
The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. He tosses it short. Complete. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball in the 23. Louisville goes with the ace set here. He drops back. Looks. He steps up. He's going right. And it falls incomplete.
Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 23. They come out with a big set. They'll give it off here. Makes a move. They'll bring him down, and not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
They line up to punt this one away. After 1/2 of play, this one is not even close. Our score, Memphis 35, Louisville nothing. Memphis
No
got the
halftime
ball
show.
to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half.
Back deep to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20. The Cardinals come out in the shotgun, steps up in the pocket, throws this one out to the right, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. There's a play fake. He tosses it short, and they couldn't hook up on that one. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
It's either run the sheet
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 20. Louisville lines up in a shotgun set. Looking. He's going long. And this one's going to get intercepted.
Here, give me that.
What is going on here, guys?
They've just
I
been
don't know.
outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything has gone wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
This right defensive end was supposed to be in the quarterback's face all day long, but so far, we haven't seen much of it.
Maybe he'll pick it up here in the second half.
Trust me, he will. His defensive line coach was in his face getting him all fired up just before he took the field for this series.
It's good to see someone firing him up. I was very surprised to see him struggle in the first half. Talking to this tailback during the week, he told me to be successful in this system, you got to not only be able to run the ball, but also block and pick up the blitz as well.
Looking at the expletives coming from the opponent's sideline there, it seems as though he's been pretty successful.
first and 10. Ball on the 32. Number 19 with 4 wide receivers. Inside give. Shakes off a tackle. And he's tackled. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. Spin move. And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. High formation here. Option to the right. A gain of a yard of the quarterback keeper.
1 yard gain on the play.
I hit the wrong button. Try this shit.
Second and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Memphis sets up in the eye. They go with the option. He might have a chance. They go with the option and pick up the first down.
And that was just good instincts. You have to know when to pitch it or when to keep it.
Yeah, and in that situation, the quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good decision.
The Tigers set up in the gun. They'll drop him for a loss.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all on this draw play.
You're right. They were all over that play.
It's second and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Gets that one. Touchdown, Memphis. He just crossed the goal line for the 3rd time today.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times a game.
I would too, Kirk. He's the real deal.
One-man backfield. They go with the run. And he's in for 2. So under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Memphis 43, Louisville nothing. Memphis lines up for the kickoff. Number 85 and number 4 deep to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Louisville comes out in the shotgun. Little handoff. Has some daylight. Tries to juke. And he's taken down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
On the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 34.
34-yard line.
Number 12 is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Play action under heavy pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 28. Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. He wants it all. Going long. And that one's fallen incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high. And that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 12 lines up in the shotgun. Looks. He's looking deep down the left side. Picks it off. He's hit and got away. At the 40. Down the sideline. To the 10. Goodbye. And that was their second interception of the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter, our score, Memphis 50, Louisville nothing. Memphis ready to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. So if you're the offense here, what's your mindset right now?
I think they're anxious to get back out on the field. Last time out, they drove right down the field, so they know they can move it.
But they cannot turn it over again in the same situation. That, my friends, would be a heartbreaker.
They'll get the ball here at the 20.
20-yard line. First and 10.
The Cards line up with 3 wide. Toss. And he's going to throw to the quarterback. And they push him out. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 18. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. They go with a pitch to the right. He's going to try to throw. And they make the stop. So they try to catch the defense off guard, but they were ready for that trick play.
He's sticky there.
Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. Number 12 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up, looking. Look out! Incomplete pass. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, that did not look pretty.
Ah.
The Cards line up to punt. Didn't get all of that one. Number 20 takes it at the 45. To the 20. He has some room. Touchdown, Memphis. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Ncaa.
Holding on the receiving team. 10 yards is on the foul.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay.
So the delay of game will move him back the field. I'm pretty sure the coach isn't happy with his quarterback right now. First down and 15 to go. Ball on their own 46. They come out in a double wing. And he's going to lose yards on this one. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. They went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
Second and long. Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line.
Ace backfield. He drops back. He's looking. Steps up in the pocket. Deep pass down the right side. Breaks one. He's into the open field. Now he spins. Touchdown, Tigers. And for that young man, it's touchdown catch number 2.
Hey, this guy's really stepped up for his football team today.
Well, it's obvious the coach wanted to get him involved in the game plan. It looks like it was a pretty smart move, too.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Memphis is ready to kick it away. Number 85 and number 4 back deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
He's in the game.
They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Cards come out in the ace formation. Little handoff. They'll bring him down. A gain of 6.
The ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Memphis 57, Louisville nothing.
He is wrapped up.
Second and 4. Ball on the 31.
31-yard line.
The Cards with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Across the middle. Finds his receiver. Brought down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Going with the shotgun here. He steps up. Throws. Completes. It's the freshman. Here he goes.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 43. They'll bring in their dime package. Steps up in the pocket. Short toss. And he's taken down. And the completion nets him very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
Second and 7 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Cardinals set up in the gun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped him yet. He's gobbled up in the backfield. And they back up 3 yards on that play. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 12 is in the zone and looking to make a play. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Got it to the senior. And they got him for a loss. Nothing gained on the play. Louisville ready to punt this one away.
Number 36 into punt.
Punts the ball away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. And now he's got room to run. Brought down in the open field. Nice pickup on that run.
Here's a perfect example of running the toss play. Good pitch, good catch, and blocking was good enough up front to spring this tailback to a monster gain.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. They hand it off. He's hit and got away. They'll bring him down. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on their own 45. High formation here. They'll give it off here. Bounces off the would-be tackle. And he breaks another. Brought down. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. Memphis will line up in a jumbo set here on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Ace backfield. Here's the draw. And he's taken down. They'll get 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Tigers line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Brought down. This hasn't been your average game.
No, not at all. He's been running the football well all day long. In fact, he's closing in on the school record for rushing yards in a single game.
And this kid has done it all day, breaking tackles and making people miss. He has gashed and slashed his way through this defense. What a special football player.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. The Tigers go with the I formation on the ground with the tailback. And he's got the touchdown. It's been one touchdown after another all game long.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kirk, this has been a dominating effort. These guys came to play today, and they have played almost a perfect game.
Well, no question, Coach. Everything just fell into place out there, and nothing was going to stop these guys from getting the ball into the end zone many, many times.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 85 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
They finally benched their quarterback, and the backup's in now. Inside handoff. And he's going to lose yards on this one. The big fella couldn't get any momentum going.
It's tough to get this guy down in the backfield. He's always falling forward. But on that one, they hit him before he could get his weight going forward.
Louisville goes with the ace set here. keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. Louisville comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. Looks. He's under some heat. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The 4th-year man at defensive end brings down the quarterback for the sack.
That's exactly what you'd expect out of a senior. Big plays to fire this defense up.
Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
I can't wait to see these two guys play again because revenge will be a big factor.
Referee one half out.
Closer than it was here today. Hey, somebody make sure we call that game, will you?
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2006. And again, our final score in this one, Memphis 64, Louisville nothing. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.